try showing me.
Yes, I saw that Anna was hinted for season 2 of Tekken 8. And I live in the real world, I think, like a software engineer. So these are the changes that I think will come. They saw or they see how the community thinks that Nina is just top 5 character. And that is simply based off neutral tools. So her jab strings, her down forward 1 bully button, and her command lows. So I expect that to mirror what they're going to do with Anna. You're going to see a lot of these jab strings reimagined, a lot of her down forward 1 transitions reimagined. And honestly, she needs it. She does. I can't wait to see what they do. I have no idea what they're going to do. Her down forward 3 strings, listen, my down forward 333 enjoyers, listen. Her QCF, the QCF 33 enjoyer, listen. I don't know. Just don't be shocked. Okay, don't be shocked. Don't come for me if they do it now. If they do it, don't come for me. Listen, she's already done. The code is already there. If they do it, they do it. We'll deal. But her like down 4-3-1 string shit, like down 4-3-1-4 is used for wall carry. And then she has down 4-3-1-2 and then down 4-3-2-1-4. You know, all these just useless ass strings, and I'm quite sure that there is an anime that has found use in literally all of these strings, and it's like, you know, give it up, like you shitty ass strings. But they'll definitely reimagine just like they did Nina. Thank God. I do not think they're going to increase the frame startup of Wild Standing 2. I think they're going to give her this or something like that as her I-15 Punisher, and actually going to work, and is going to go into a chance for a 50-50 or a free 50-50. That is just true to the character. Anna with strong punishment, I understand how they want her to be played. I would like a range buff to her 2, 2-3 back, I would like that as far as punishment. But speaking of punishment, I think they're going to give her like an I-12 to I-13 like mid string that's like minus 15 on block, and it'll be like a heat engager. Yeah, that'll be cool. As far as like her stance transitioning, like a lot of y'all are worried about down 4-1 back. I do think that will remain like plus 1 on hit, and then you transition into it. I do think they're going to give her the same treatment as everybody else, where they're going to give you necessary new moves. You have to use them, but unnecessarily you have to transition into stance or into a stance. And the execution barrier is being able to cancel those stance transitions. They did the same thing with Lydia. They did the same thing with Heihachi. New move from CJM. I do think that's possible. I don't know what it is, but I hope the new move is just deleting Queen's Hill. Delete Queen's Hill. Please delete it. Or buff it. Make it better, please. But sidestepping in CJM, I'm thinking, they could possibly just give her a new stance that you can sidestep in. This is me showing that down 4-1 back is +1. I think that's going to remain exactly the same. I do think the concern is just generic down 4 being worse. Still a full crouch mix. That's the whole reason you guys are doing down 4. What are you doing getting it blocked? But I do think she's going to get a new transition into CJM. It could be a new move with a transition into CJM. I do not think, I know this is controversial. This is very controversial right here. I actually think they know making full crouch down 4-2 T on hit is a buff. Okay? I do not think this move will T on hit in Tekken 8. I think it's either going to remain virtually the same, or it's going to be like a free follow-up, like you get a guaranteed hit after it, or on counter hit, counter launches. That's what I think if they do change full crouch down 4-2. Because if you do the just frame, it's the same damage as if you do like down back 3. And like already with me just flopping, just trying to figure out like how you would combo in Tekken 8, I'm really close to 60 damage and I didn't even use a T. So transitioning that into Tekken 8 where you have like aerial spin attacks, which I'm going to get into what I think it might be, and then to her guaranteed unscaled damage in there, which I don't think they're deleting, that is probably going to be like a 75 to 78 damage low unseeable launcher. I mean, if they want to, you know, that's if they keep the unscaled damage, you know, the same. I do think they may, you know, come for that, nerf that a little bit, but I'm gonna get into that. I want them to buff like the hitbox on While Standing 2. While Standing 2, the trick in guessing your opponent's defensive options when she goes into full crouch is to hold in full crouch if you think they're going to sidestep or sidewalk left, because if you do that, you know, this Unreal Engine will auto realign your character and it will still hit. That's the case for the sweep. It is not the case for While Standing 2. Here, I'm just doing like, you know, a jab just to try to get like a little bit of plus range and then get into it. I ain't played Tekken 7 in a minute, so I'm not getting what I actually want. But as you see here, I will catch Nina when she sidewalks sometimes. Sometimes. I'm just like, this is me showing you like if you instantly just do it and they sidewalk, it's always gonna whiff. But if you just like wait, which I was talking about, and I'll show you here eventually, that sweep is pretty much always gonna hit, but While Standing 2 will be inconsistent. That's just me wanting the character to do what it should do, because that works with literally every other character. If you just duck like that, you'll auto realign. As far as her full crouch, I do want them to give her another move from full crouch. It don't have to be safe, because that's what Anna players want. I want to be safe. Play Nina. Play Lily, you know, play other characters. They want you to play other characters. They have been saying that. They really do see the data that you guys just literally just play like all these unnecessary. You don't play all these other characters, spend a necessary amount of time on like one character. So if you want a more safer waifu, just play the other waifus. It's fine. But I would like the new move to literally just be a reimagine While Standing 1+2, because who is doing that? Who is doing that? It's slow. It doesn't really high crush. I don't care. It's minus 18. I just want it to be faster. It doesn't launch. You know, just faster. Come on now. Shove. You know, I think shove is going to be changed to QCF 1+2, and her 2 break into chain throw is going to be changed to QCF 2+4, just like Nina. I really do not think they're going to delete shove. I just simply think the input's going to change, and that way you'll be able to do it from stances, which is how you actually want to implement it, because she's a whole lot more plus on, as long as the move connects, if you do the move from stance. I do think her throws to delete Gray Life will be down 1, like Nina, and her auto throw reversal from CJM. I do not think she will have any other way to remove Gray Life that we can see with the moveset in Tekken 7. We can speculate. I don't really like speculating. I like looking at what they previously did and looking at what they did to a character that is similar. I understand Anna is not like Nina, but she is similar to Nina. So looking at what they did in Tekken 7 with Anna, they give her a little, but they don't give her much, and then they buff the stuff that you wish they wouldn't buff. Some moves that will be reimagined, I'm thinking, into Tekken 8 will be down 2 and sidestep 2. I think down 2 will give like a guaranteed follow up on counter hit. I think sidestep 2 will actually counter hit launch because why not? I think QCF 3 2. I think that they're going to make that more usable. Like, I think she's going to get like a lot of guaranteed follow ups coming into this game, like literally guaranteed, like it's free damage. Her combo being reimagined, with them giving her necessary moves that transition into stances. I think her easy mode combo is going to get buffed. Like, just, down 4-3-2 to crouch dash QCF 1, 4-3-2, and then down back 1-4. That does like that. 64 damage, which is average for Tekken 7. However, in Tekken 8, the easy mode routes are like mid 70s. So, yeah, damage buff on easy mode combos. Now, as far as like hard mode combos, those are teetering towards like the 80 to 90 damage, round. And that's the execution barrier, being able to cancel those stance transitions from those necessary moves into going into the harder combos. As far as aerial spin attack, I want the aerial spin attack to be back 4. Because if it is 4-4-2, you have to like dash, then 4-4-2 in order to get it. That's really easy to fuck up. Just dash in back 4. Back 4 is quote unquote slower, but it is a mid. It'll be a little bit more forgiving. And Anna is a juggle monster, not quite like Nina, but she is a juggle monster. So I do think they'll throw her a bone and just make it back 4. Her unscaled damage, I was talking about this. I do think they will nerf that. Simply because you're going to get more hits, more damage anyway with the combo adjustments. And especially on like using resources, which we pretty much all know booty or forward 2+3 is going to be her unscaled final blow. I do think that damage will be nerfed. But it'll be allocated throughout, the rest of the combo because we're doing more hits, we're getting more damage in further wall carry. That's really it. That's really it. I expect the same damn character, moves to be positioned in different string sets, the same treatment that gave Lydia and Heihachi. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Happy game. I'm still around, by the way. It's just I'm an adult. I got a career and shit. But happy gaming, y'all. Hopefully, March, April, we will be playing the Casino Queen, Miss Anna Williams. Peace.
You win. Such a rush.